Well, the point of this show is that you make agreements, you admit when you were wrong. You find out what you've been wanting to find out, but not been 100% sure about that. But you already know bloody well what he did to you, and you're not ready to forgive him. So why did you come on? To be honest, I didn't really do... Well, I just wanted to lash out at him. I just wanted him to give you embarrassment. You are an evil. You deserved everything he did to you. After all you do, after all that kind of... Instead of doing it in private, maybe report me to the police or doing something that makes a lot more sense. You put me on TV, millions of people watching. Okay, maybe not millions, but a lot of people. And you embarrass me in public, and you probably get me arrested anyway. So either way, it's gonna turn out the same. There was no need for this. Well, you deserve this because of the you did to me. You're crazy, and you are acting like you didn't punch me in the face before I started doing what I did to you. I'm not just going to be treated like and not respond by treating you as well, you dumb. You get. Well, guys, just shut up, because nothing's really going to happen. You're all just going to hold grudges against each other, and at the end of the day, nothing's going to change. You might as well just elsewhere. See you after the break.
We interrupt your regular programming with a special news report.
Good evening, this is JTV News. You may be wondering why we turn grey, and yes, the worst has happened. After reports that Queen Elizabeth was comfortable, yet her health worsened, London Bridge has fallen down. Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, has passed away at the age of 96. Buckingham Palace released this statement. The Queen died peacefully at Balmoral. The King and Queen Consort will stay at Balmoral for the night before returning to London tomorrow. Yes, Queen Elizabeth II has passed away at the age of 96. I can't tell if I got the Buckingham Palace statement spot on. I apologise if I didn't, but even if I didn't, I got the gist of it. So, our royal correspondent, Paddington, has reacted to the news. Paddington, well, obviously knowing the Queen, who knows how to make a good cuppa, as I found out during the Platinum Jubilee. It is truly heartbreaking to know someone who looked fine, really. Someone who looked like there was so much life ahead of her. Months ago, only months ago. And now we're sitting here just knowing that she's gone. She's not there anymore. That person I made tea with is probably sat in a box in Scotland. Honestly, seeing the pictures with Liz Truss depressed me, because she was in such a frail and fragile state. It almost felt like it was coming, but it's still a shock that it's happened. Absolutely heartbreaking news for a lot of the country. That's all I can say on this matter. Such a shame. But what I will say is that we shouldn't just mourn. We shouldn't just go over that she's dead. That probably one of our best monarchs of all time in history of this great country, in the history of this great country, and the longest serving in British history, and the second longest to ever serve any country anywhere. 70 years, that is a lot of years. Silver, gold, platinum, silver, gold, diamond, sapphire, platinum jubilees. That's 5 jubilees, and I might have missed a few. Absolutely mental. But now we must move on with who we presume to call himself King Charles III. Obviously we don't know if he's going to be called that for certain. There's different titles he can use. But onwards and hopefully upwards in the future. Thank you, Paddington. Queen Elizabeth has had a mental life in the most informal way I could probably put something, and I should probably be formal in. And yeah, the amount of stuff she's done for the country is ridiculous to even think about over these 70 years. Now, let's have a look back on our life as we look back at all of her achievements, everything that she's done in our life, as I just said. I'm just trying to figure out who's reporting this, who's going to be doing the background stuff. Peter Rabbit reports.